Now be for real.
Nah, be for real.
What's up, world? This is Tia with the Now Be For Real podcast. I'm here with my host. We got Jason and we got Deja here with us. Last but certainly not least, we have a special guest with us today. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey guys, my name is Aaliyah Ray. I am a gospel artist, and I can be found on a couple social medias, but unfortunately right now I can't remember. I'm gonna be real.
Now be for real though.
I can't remember, so hopefully we'll put them in the description box.
Yeah, I got vocals. So, I have a question for you guys, and I want everybody to keep it real with us. How do you feel about being friends with your ex? Do you feel like that's okay? And I want to know if you guys are actually friends with any of your exes.
So I'm not. Deja?
I am absolutely not. No.
I am.
Okay.
I am.
Now.
Everybody looking at me.
Yeah.
All right. So okay, here's my view on it. I believe the situation of being friends with your ex is situational.
Okay.
It depends on how it ended. It depends on what you got going on. It depends on if you have other people depending on you guys to be friends, i.e. me. I am friends with my ex-husband because we share a child.
Okay.
And so we have to be cordial.
Have to.
But that being cordial turned into an actual friendship because we realized we really are friends. And that came through a series of conversations after being separated, having time apart, and then just being able to share an amazing human being together. So that kind of, like I said, I feel like it's situational.
Yeah. That's probably the only exception I could think about.
Yeah.
I don't see any other exceptions to where that's...
So why do you feel it's not okay?
It's just, it doesn't make sense unless you're planning on being single for the rest of your life. Because I don't know why it would... If you're thinking about more relationships in the future, on the next one, still being friends with your ex, holding on to baggage in the past, eventually you're going to want your new person to be okay with that because at some point it's going to come up that you're friends with your ex. And then you're going to put them in an uncomfortable position because you're still friends with someone that once laid down with you, felt your insides. Let's just call it what it is. You guys had sex repeatedly. Right? And just repeatedly. And now you change the title and then you want your new person to that's not fair to the new person. Y'all got to figure out what's going on back there and then come, as they say, whole. That's just my thought.
Okay, so do you feel like that viewpoint of not being friends with your exes is more of a monogamous viewpoint? Like, what if people are poly and they have multiple relationships? Do you feel like that's crossing a line if you're okay with?
I think that's right up their alley for poly and stuff like that, a little bit. And no, it's right.
That's their alley.
It's kind of a whole different, another exception. I guess there's more exceptions. Stuff like that. But for mano a mano, one-on-one, nah, man, you're going to have to fully... Yeah, I don't see it making sense. I mean, if you didn't share life with your ex, do you think I would still be connected and cool like this in any way?
That's a good question.
Okay, so I just want to make sure I understand the question. So you're asking me that if me and my ex-husband got divorced, never had a kid, that we would still be friends?
Would you still be? Could you still justify that and make that make sense?
Yes.
Tell me why.
Because of, and this is going to be a scary word, maturity. There is a maturity that comes with being in any type of relationship. I'm not saying that being in a relationship and then breaking up and then not being with that or not being friends with that person is a sign of immaturity. But if it was a good foundation, you guys started off as friends, you guys have it's good. And though you guys may have crossed into an arena of, that's a little different, if there's a possibility that you guys can get back to being friends due to mutual respect, even if it's not friendship, if it's just being associated, just associates or cordial, whatever the case may be, I believe that it is possible because there's a certain level of maturity that comes with, okay, I respect you. We didn't work, but that doesn't mean I don't care about you. That doesn't mean I don't want to see you flourish. That doesn't mean that I don't want to see you grow and be awesome.
So how do you plan on explaining that to your next new person that you hope it'll work for them? In terms of longevity and success, how do you plan on wrapping it around their head?
once again, it depends on the maturity of the person.
So it's immature for someone not to want someone that's friends with their ex.
I think her situation is different, right? Because there's a child involved.
Well,
I think
if it wasn't a friend, but she's still okay with it.
yeah.
Like I said, then let me take the word maturity out of it. Go back to my original word, situational. If you feel that, all right, hey, we didn't work.
Yeah.
That's okay. I still care about you. I still want to see you grow. I still want to see you succeed. I still want you to be great. And if I can help you in any way, and we have an understanding that we're not going back into any other parts, we've healed, I've healed over here, because 9 times out of 10, that type of relationship after having a non-platonic relationship has come from time being separate.
So where do you draw the line? Because over, let's say, 30 years of dating, let's say you have a few exes, you telling me you're carrying all that baggage because the situations didn't end so bad to where you had to cut the tie. So you could eventually be having 5 exes that you're close with still while you're on to the next person. You see what I'm saying? I'm asking you, where do you draw the line on that?
Like, friends with one ex is cool, but can you be friends with all your exes?
Okay, once again, situational. I'm not going to be friends with all my exes.
So let's say out of 15 exes,
So you want to...
let's just say 15. Let's just say 15.
You like our numbers.
15 exes. Let's say 4 made the cut. 4 made the cut to still grab on with the future, and they're still cool enough. 4 made the cut out of 15. So you want your new person to be okay with you being cool with 4 exes in the past? Like, how does that work? Do you think it's conducive for a fresh new relationship and success there?
I believe with that particular situation, it will come up to being honest and upfront from the beginning. Like,
Sure.
Hey, look, me and my exes, I have 4 exes, and this is like a crazy
Over time.
situation.
Crazy.
That's a big
strain.
Over time. Over time, yes.
But in this hypothetical situation that you're painting with your odd and even numbers, say, okay, I got 4 exes that we are actually just really cool.
Over time, yeah.
Time has passed. There is respect between each other. A new person comes in my life. I'm like, hey, I am friends, not with 4 of my exes. I just want to be honest with you, because if that's something you're not okay with, I completely understand. I just don't want to sideswipe you. I don't want you to be taken by surprise.
Right.
If the person says, I don't like that, now it comes down to how much time have you invested into this new person? Because here's the thing, if you're friends with your exes, there's something there that you're keeping on to, not emotionally.
Maybe.
Could be.
It could be.
Sexually. Spiritually.
Something.
There's something you can't shake. There's something you can't shake. You can't shake.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to me. Because I know how I am. I'm not friends with all of my exes. I am friends with, obviously, my ex-husband, and I am cordial with my other exes, right? The point of, I guess it comes down to the question of friend versus associate. So are you talking about being associates with your ex?
I think it's okay to cut clean ties and have no bad blood on any end. That's a clean break.
Exactly.
Right? Nobody's holding any resentment towards the other.
Yeah.
That's an acquaintance, right? You're not communicating with them. And that's okay. I feel like that's a healthy way to break up with somebody.
Yeah.
It is.
Go ahead.
I think it still falls in the maturity level. I think it's mature to say, listen, we didn't work out. I wish you no bad blood, like no beef between us, but you go about your way.
You have to go.
I want to respect what you have going on
You have
after
to go.
me.
Yeah.
And I need you to respect the boundaries that I have and who I have coming after you. You know what I mean? I think that way. With you having a child, I understand that.
That's probably one of the only exceptions. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think being cordial at most with my exes, you know what I mean? But I never want to leave any room for them to think that they can just come back in, and you know what I mean? And that is because, like you, Jason, I'm thinking about my future. I'm thinking about the person, the individual that I connect with after that. Like, I don't want to have to explain that.
That's
I don't
crazy.
have to sit you at a table and then figure out, are they going to be at our wedding or are they not? At what point do I cut them off? Like, and I think, to me, the reason is obviously respect for that potential person coming in, but also looking at, okay, what are they getting out of the friendship with me, and what am I getting? Is there still an emotional attachment? Is there
Has to be
still
something
sexual?
Has to be something.
You know what I mean? Like, what is going on?
Is there something that your partner can't give you?
But they did so well at, and it's like, it's wild. I mean, do you think that's an ability that very few people have, or that more people should have, or what are you thinking about that when you say the maturity and being able to do it and be friends with your ex? Do you think more people should have that ability or maturity, or what do you think about that?
No, I don't believe everybody should have that ability or maturity to be able to do it, because it's not for everybody. But it's also, like I said, back to the first word, it is really situational.
Yeah.
And like I said, I can only speak for me. If there is something in my ex that was good, and it's not like a physical or a spiritual or any of that, like this is just a really good person that I found an actual real friend. I understand we didn't work, but it's so rare to find real friends, people.
I don't think they're a real friend. I don't think they can ever go back to being a friend once they've thrust it in, and they felt your insides. You can never go back on that. We can never be friends again. Like it's just that part is throwing me off.
Most men would think about, like, this man has been with you. This man has laid with you. This man has experienced you in a way. And when I'm in a relationship, I want it to be hyper fixated
on just my person. Yes, tunnel vision.
It's tunnel vision onto that person, and I want to create that. I don't want them to think about
anybody in their past.
Exactly. So I always think like that's probably how men think too. They don't want to think about the fact that you have somebody else around.
Right. That has, like I said, been inside of you and stuff. So how do you guys feel about my bad. But so how do you guys feel about let's say your future guy or whatever? Okay. He has an ex of 10 years. 10 years. He had that ability, we'll say. He can't shake her.
That bitch gotta go. Or you gotta go.
Yeah, it's either you or her.
Yeah, that's
honestly, to be honest with you, that is so like red flag for me. Like I don't do exes. I'm a little bit jaded.
10 years. It's damn near his sister.
If it was
damn near his sister.
Well, but I said, but wait,
no child involved, right?
No child involved.
Okay, I know.
I was asking if you guys would be okay with your future guy having an ex of 10 years. It's damn near his sister. However he words it to you. Yeah.
I don't care.
10 years.
I don't care.
I feel like
I don't care.
If you can't read people, if you can't read the room, read the situation, because there's a different, like there.
Y'all still love each other.
Wait.
Y'all still love each other. Yeah.
Y'all matchmaker for you?
Like, no. Wait a minute. So situational. Me and my ex-husband, when we're next to each other, people never know that we have a past. Why? Because over time, with healing, not talking to each other, having the space, and actually eventually coming back together as friends is different. If you haven't experienced it, you can't really understand the fullness. Now, if there's a thing, now please understand. I'm gonna sit up a little bit so y'all know.
Talk to me, man. I gotta hear you.
No, this is the thing. If there is a man that comes into your life and he's been friends with his ex for 10 years, as a woman, I'm looking. I'm like, okay, it's your friend, 10 years. All right, bet. But how you looking at her? How you handle her? How you interact with her? Is there something there that I can still see?
Nah, you guys are wrong for that. Nah. You guys are wrong.
Even if there was a break of,
because
like you said, like sometimes you do need that break, right? Maybe we need
something that you said that was.
There's a soul tie there
for you.
There's a soul tie.
I have a scary thing for you. Trust issues.
Yeah.
I just don't. Like, I cannot.
Maybe we have trust issues. I'll take it.
No,
I'll take it.
And I have to inspect and I have to figure out. I don't fucking want it.
Right.
I don't want it. It's like,
it's just like, okay.
You trust your judgment.
I do trust
stronger than I think I trust mine. I think.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like, no.
Yeah.
Like, it's just an absolute no. Because I reserve that respect for you that I would never have.
Treat people the way you want to be treated. Yeah.
I'm not gonna let you have this girl. Oh, that's my sis. That's
just it's just the homie. It's just the homie.
Yeah,
it's just the homie. It's just the homie.
That is a real like, yo, that's just
the homie, man. It's just the homie. Don't worry about that.
Because that don't sound right.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that's my sis. No, it's not. Now you say, no, this is my friend. We have we've had a relationship, but we've had what does the conversation sound like? There is a mature kind of type of conversation, but we're like, oh no, that's just my sis. That's my place.
Yeah. I got you.
I do want to pivot just real quick.
Yeah.
What do you guys feel about your partner having a best friend of the opposite sex who's maybe
Ooh.
an ex, but just happens to be a close friend of the opposite sex?
How long? Actually, no, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
No, answer's no, man. That's weird, bro. Because I usually hear it all the time where it's like you should just marry your best friend. So if you have a best friend of the opposite gender, y'all need to go ahead and make it happen. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here and stress myself because I know how I'm going to get. And it just doesn't make sense, in my opinion.
God.
I'm not going to get got. I'm just not going to get with her.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get got.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get got. I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel me, or do you feel like it's possible?
So my best friend is a male, but he's a homosexual male. So it is a little different, right? So I can't sit here and be hypocritical and say no, like my partner can't have a best friend of the opposite sex, because I do, right?
Yeah.
I think I would be okay with it. But how frequently are you speaking? How frequently are you?
She said best
seeing each
friend.
other?
She said best friend, so it could be every day. It doesn't matter.
We say best friend and they only talk. Yeah.
It could be, it's my best friend.
We talk on the phone once a month, every other month.
Once a month.
Best friends don't.
Okay, okay. As adults, I guess life
Life
is this.
happens sometimes.
When I see you, we pick it up from where we
left off.
But still, that title of best friend is too powerful for me.
It is too powerful. You're
It's
right.
too powerful a title. It's not just a friend. That's your best friend. You guys may need a title, not. And leave me out. Leave me out of it. Just leave me out of it. Just go. I'm really happy for you guys. I'm happy for you guys. Go. Like it doesn't. I shouldn't be here. It's what I'm thinking.
I think I'm a little forgiving with like a man having a female friend, whatever. I think best friend is a little bit too much. But if you're like, oh, this is my homegirl,
Yeah.
we started together, we grew up together, we went to college together.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I might ask you, has there been any like romantic?
Sure.
Mhm.
Yeah. Ask it.
There was, and it never got that far.
Oh, if it was a romantic history, that's your ex.
But what if it never got
Me.
that far?
I like that.
Like you dated and you figured out it wasn't gonna work.
like dated, like went on multiple dates or
Now
one
you're
date.
getting into muddy territory.
Okay, so you never got physical, but you did take the time to get to know each other on a romantic level and decided, okay, maybe it's not.
The intention was still there. You guys need to. Yeah. She got to go. You know what I'm saying? The intention.
I would just never do.
Okay, so
I would never do that.
you date somebody, you find out, okay, this isn't going to work. We're better off as friends. That's a mature thing to do
That is.
before you cross the line and make any unnecessary soul ties. That's wrong to do that and keep that person around as a friend.
If you
Just have to communicate that to your new person coming in. Like make it very like if that has happened, if my man has crossed the line, I don't mean
Physically. Yeah.
right? So this is just an attraction, mutual feelings of affection between the two of them. I want to know that, and I promise you, she's not about to be your best friend anymore. Like
It's a promise.
we're gonna create some
Promise you,
boundaries.
boo.
Like we're gonna create some healthy boundaries. I'm not gonna keep you from her, and she's been like,
Yeah.
but like you don't need her like anymore. She's not gonna be your best friend. Like no, I think you have to have
Interesting.
strong boundaries.
Okay.
You think your best friend's really gay?
Yes. I've known him.
When
Oh my gosh.
I met him, he's very handsome.
Yeah. When we go out, people think we're a couple.
You
all
should
the time.
acknowledge.
I'm like, go.
She's acknowledging. She's attracted to him. That's crazy. No, do you feel what I'm saying? She's acknowledging she's attracted to him. This can't work, man. How long?
Oh my gosh. No, I've known him for like since high school. I've never once seen him with a woman ever.
You acknowledge he's attractive, though.
That's because he's big.
He's a good-looking guy.
Yeah.
I said he's bringing.
Oh my gosh.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Like same high school, same college, same city from childhood to now. Like, yeah.
How do you plan on bringing that up to your
I always
next
do.
relationship? And like,
Honestly, it's never been a problem. I think it's only been a problem for men who are not comfortable with being around gay people. That's it. It has nothing to do with the friendship. It's their their comfort level with being around. You get what I'm
you
saying?
probably don't mention to the new guy that you're attracted.
That's a whole nother
Yeah,
conversation.
That he's like really attractive. Really, come on, yo.
But some men do not feel comfortable around gay men. And to me, that's just them not being comfortable in their own sexuality. Because why would that trigger you in any way? Why do you automatically think that every gay guy is hitting on you? Because they're not.
And really not.
They're really not.
But if he just doesn't believe he's gay and that he really wants you or what have you there? Because, that's the thing. Guys will pretend to be gay because they know they get a bunch of girl best friends.
That's what I'm saying. For how many years has he not? Come on. That's crazy. That's crazy masking.
It's crazy masking. It's crazy masking. Okay. And then,
My little question.
no, for sure. I did want to go back real quick. Going back to the guy with the best friend, female. What if he says, I want you ladies to go off without me because I really trust her. She's been my best friend of 10 years. Y'all go off, rock out. You're going to see for yourself how dope she is. Then come back to me and let me know your thoughts. What if he's that confident in his best friend and you as his future partner? He wants you two to go off without me. And then you come back and let me know your thoughts. Would you be...
Sound like he's trying to set up some poly situation.
You getting poly?
Sounds like.
He's just like, I want you to be comfortable because I know she is female.
I want both of you to be my girlfriends. I want both of y'all to be okay with it.
Is that what you're hearing?
That was exactly
what
No. I'm more like, he's just confident in his best friend. He's like, listen, she's really not a threat.
You don't need to sell
You
it.
don't need to sell it to me.
The vibes will be there.
She's not your best friend anymore. I promise you.
You're going to take away 10 years? That's 10 years.
If those 10 years meant the world to you, like...
You guys should just
be,
I know.
Be friends with her. I'm just saying, best friend.
Yeah,
you're gonna be fucked up.
All the way fucked up.
You said you guys.
Best friend. No.
Ask me the question.
No.
How do you feel about? Well, I wanted to know from that point of view as a man who would have a woman and have a female best friend, what would you do in that? So would you be that guy to be like, I want you guys to get to know each other and push them off? But then at the same time, I also want to ask, no, actually rewind, scratch that question, maybe later. The first question.
What was the first question?
Just about me having a female best friend.
Would you have, or do you have a female best friend?
No, I don't have a female best friend.
But if you did.
It's like we've done things already. We've already done things. She can't be a best friend. She can't revert back to that title. We've taken it.
Female friend?
If we've done things, you're not my friend. We've already done too much.
So can men and women be platonic friends?
Without any sexual activity, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so there just can't be any romantic interest at all at any point. Is that the boundary to that?
I know for sure the physicality is a dead set. But if there's like, you can acknowledge they're attractive, it is what it is. You have eyes. Your eyes work. If you feel like he's attractive, okay, whatever. But once y'all get physical, you can't.
But what if it never gets physical?
What
What if it's just it's crossed everybody's mind at some point? I'm sure.
Yeah.
But you don't act on it. That's just the self-control.
Yeah. It's happening because we're all humans. We know how humans think and work. Like, you're not going to fool
You're like, dang, this is my male friend. He's been around through thick and thin. You think about it.
Of course.
But you don't act on it.
Yeah, you're like,
I would still probably just leave you guys be, man. You guys got some things to go ahead and figure out. I'm gonna save my time and peace of mind. That's just how I feel about it. Yeah, for sure. You got a follow-up question on that?
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I think we answered the question.
Yeah.
Took a couple point of view.
Long story short, you absolutely know between.
It's because I'm a guy. I know what guys are doing. This comes back to the nature of sex. And, one person's being dominated. The other one's doing the dominating. Guys, we know what we're doing and how we are, just the nature of sex. So for me to think about her having a best friend, or even someone that they once done, whatever, I can't, because I know what I can do, what he probably did to you or wants to do to you. I'm not stupid. So for me, it can't work. Just because I know men and I know humans.
And you wouldn't put yourself in that situation either.
No, you guys go ahead, rock out.
Okay.
So that's just with the best friendship. Like male friends, that's all right. But best friend
and exes. That's with exes and best friends.
Yeah. If you have an ex that you made your friend, you guys try to go back in time and act like you never took it there. No. And then if she has a male best friend, you guys need to rock out a little bit longer. Eventually tie the knot.
What if it's just friend, not best friend?
If it's just a friend.
And
it's a little different. And if it crossed that,
cautious, but you'll proceed.
Yeah.
Okay.
You feel the same way about that?
So I would never put my partner in a position that I still have an ex around. I cut clean ties. We respect each other, but no communication, no happy birthday, nothing. That's just me, the way
That's
I
fair.
move.
That's fair.
I expect the same out of my partner, and if they're not doing the same, if they're still involved, I will very clearly express my boundary. And if it's not respected, I'm leaving. Period. I don't accept that. Yeah. In terms of having a best friend, I would never pull a man away from having a female friend, especially if they were best friends. But I promise you, she's not your best friend anymore.
So you want him to
say that?
You want him to demote her?
I know it's not to demote. It's respect.
Different. Listen, this is how I think. When I get married, it is my husband. Everybody else is after. I mean, it's God, husband, wife, children. Like, that is the way that I believe the order should be.
Mm-hmm.
I am not going to put my husband, which is what I'd be looking for. I'm not going to put my husband in a position to where he has to feel like, and it's not about demoting. It's just, we had a chapter. You were like my bestie, whatever. I don't have a male best friend, obviously, but like, you gotta go. Even my female best friend, you know what I mean? Like, not that you gotta go, but like
based off the hierarchy,
it's him.
It's the priorities.
It's a different set of priorities.
Yeah.
So, for me, that, and then in terms of just a male having female friends, I mean, I can respect that, but like, you're not gonna be calling the house or calling his phone at like 10 o'clock at night. He's not coming to change your tire.
Yeah.
You're not going to be a damsel in distress calling my man.
To be honest,
like,
with all of that goes past, for me, that goes past just female friends. Personally.
I mean, friends could be there to help change a tire in time of need, right?
Yeah.
If it's just a friend.
I'll be there. I'll come out.
It's
with
the
him.
point. Yeah, with
I'm
him.
coming.
That part. Yeah.
We'll be
He told you stay at home. He told you stay at home. Nah.
We're coming.
He told you stay at home. Stay at home. That's good.
That's crazy.
That particular conversation, like, okay, all right, so you lay in the bed with your husband, and he's not even best friend, female friend. If you're not family, but just female friend, co-worker, weirdness.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's late.
Oh, you got personal experience with the coworker.
It's after 9, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
The house is shut down.
She needs help, man.
And at friend mode, at friend mode, there. If I'm just your friend and you don't think of me as being like anything more, why am I the person you call at 8, 9, 10 o'clock? You don't have any other friends?
Maybe not. Maybe not.
She needs
get out more. I need you to socialize. Let me introduce you to my girlfriend.
But she's right. No, she's right.
Because like 10 o'clock, if you're in an emergency and you're calling somebody at 10 o'clock to change your tire, you're gonna call somebody who you're the closest with.
Absolutely.
Right?
Okay.
Why do you feel safe with my man?
Who would I call if I needed a tire change in the middle of the night tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Wendy.
Yeah, I was gonna say Wendy. I would call Wendy.
So you wouldn't call your best friend?
And
yeah. Are you in a relationship?
No.
So when would you call your gay best friend?
Good question. If Wendy doesn't pick up, I'm calling him.
Okay, so he's second in line. No, I just wanted to know. I just want to know. To see his power, his importance level, and reliability level. Okay, so
I know he can.
He's up there. Okay.
Oh, I thought I heard my name.
No, you're good. So,
well, interesting. So,
what about you? Wrap it up.
Okay.
What's your opinion?
So my opinion is, can exes be friends? I don't think they should be. I think it's only okay in certain situations, like if you share a child together. To me, that is the main reason, and you should still have a relationship with your ex in that case.
Right.
For the health of that child. Takes a village. It's,
Right.
Other than that, absolutely not.
Yeah, right.
I don't see why. I believe in soul ties, and I don't know why you would hold on to that.
Yeah.
Especially if you're trying to flourish in the next relationship. That's like looking at the rearview mirror when you're focused on the road ahead. You can't do both at the same time.
And then the part 2 was your future guy having a female best friend. You cool with that? Since you have a male best friend.
I am okay with it.
Okay.
Best friend, there's boundaries. again, to Deja's point, and you explained it very well, there's just priorities in your relationships. When you're in a relationship, you automatically pull back from how often you communicate with your friends. Automatically, that's just how it goes. Female friends or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
For sure.
you can have female friends, but boundaries.
There's Mo. All right. I think you may have them off on you, but all right. So
Okay, you're good.
last question. You were saying, and I meant to bring this up earlier when you brought up about soul ties.
Mm-hmm.
You said if there's soul ties there, then no, you should not be friends with your best friend. I mean, be friends with the next.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Take my situation.
Mm-hmm.
There was a soul tie there.
Of course.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But now we are friends.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe the soul tie was broken?
No, I don't think soul ties break. That's why, for the most part, I wouldn't be okay with it.
Okay. My next question would be, if you had a string and there was a tie and knot in it,
Mm-hmm.
could you break it?
Could you break the knot
Could you break it? Yeah. Could you break the
with
knot?
scissors?
It says so you could cut the soul
You
tie.
can cut the soul tie.
Okay. So if there's a possibility that you could cut a soul tie, because the whole point of a soul tie means you're entangled with somebody, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You can get untangled, whether it be untangled through time or you just cut it off, right? There can be a breaking of the two.
Mm-hmm.
Now, depending on how it's broken, depending on how you undo that tie, depends on the integrity of the string.
Mm.
So when they bring that into the idea of relationships, depending on how you broke it will depend on how the integrity of that relationship afterward. So for instance, with me and my ex-husband, we didn't just cut it.
Right, because that's that's abrasive.
Right.
Yeah.
We untied it.
Carefully.
Exactly.
I get you.
Through time, through separation, through prayer, all that good stuff.
Mhm.
So I was just curious, just because you brought up the word soul tie, because it was really interesting that you used that word.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just wanted to.
Yeah.
I know we're wrapping up. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. For
Yeah,
sure.
no, I think it's you're right. You can definitely heal from a situation to where how it affected you in the past when you had that tie doesn't affect you anymore at all.
So it's the could versus the should.
Correct.
Would you be annoyed if I said
I would never be annoyed.
if I said that you can't really untie or sever a soul tie when you've made life?
I wouldn't.
Because the soul tie,
But that's okay.
yeah, I would say because the children is kind of like a new backup generator for that tie.
I agree with Aaliyah. I think you can absolutely break a soul tie.
Even after you created life?
I still would not
Right.
have that around, but she's absolutely correct. And that's something we were talking about, the whole spirituality conversation earlier.
Yeah.
That's something I've seen. And that is something with prayer and fasting and separation and therapy and whatever else, you can absolutely, break a soul tie or unravel a soul tie. So I agree with you. You can do that. I still don't think
It's a could versus should
Yeah,
thing.
it's-
Yeah.
So
Separate
even
those
if,
sounds.
Yeah,
if you
really.
do separate the soul tie, now great, wonderful. That means you're healed.
Right.
Now the question is, now that we're healed and we're separated, soul ties have been broken. Now, do I want to even keep you in my life?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's a whole nother conversation.
Okay.
Fair.
Definitely. Good stuff,
Awesome.
you guys.
This was a great conversation.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I loved it. Thank you, Aaliyah, for being here with us. You were great.
Thank you for letting me be here.
Yeah.
Y'all.
And you're the only one who's friends with their ex, which we know
It was perfect.
it was actually. Yeah, you were perfect.
She has an exception, yeah.
Yeah, you're perfect.
But I think it was my point of view was it is because of the whole ex-husband thing.
Yes,
But I
And the child, yeah.
it's an exception.
situational exceptions, soul ties,
Yeah.
I don't think there's a generalized answer to that in particular, but when it comes to being safe, if you have issue with trusting people and you've had history of being broken, yes, it's a safe option.
Right.
Well, I appreciate you being real with us here today.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for tuning into the Not Be For Real podcast.
Peace out. Peace
Stay
out.
tuned for more.
All right, that's good.
Nice.
So, can I get a picture of y'all four, please?
Yeah.
Do you want us to stand up or?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like the breakfast club.
Just give me from the knees up because I'm not.
Did you guys watch the?
Just sit from the knee.
Yes.
Now, I haven't watched that in like forever.
Yeah.